you want to start like this. This is your isometric view. I always pretty much tell you to go back to your isometric view. When you're sketching though, you need to work on a flat view. So either the front, top, right, left, back, wherever. I typically like to start with my front. So I go to the front of my orbit cube, I go to sketch, and I now need to start sketching the shape that I want. In this case, I'm making a rectangular speaker, and I'm going to make it 110 by 70. So I'm clicking rectangle. I'm clicking out, I'm dragging out a box, and I'm making this 110 by tab 70. Enter. Always make sure you guys are also working on millimeters. If you're not on millimeters, then you'll have issues later on. I've now got this box. Okay, I'm going to just do 2 circular cutouts on the front of this box. So I'm doing all my sketching, and then I'm going to extrude this into a 3D model. I'm going to start by creating a center line. I'm going to create the center line down the middle. I'm going to escape this. This is not a functional line, so I'm changing it to construction. See that? See how it goes dotted? Now I want to find the very center of this box, so I'm again going to go to my line tool, and I'm going to create an X that I'm going to cut out very shortly. Okay, I'm going to select these 2 lines and make them what again? Construction. Okay, I just want them there for that center mark. I'm not going to just model what I need on one side, and then I'm going to mirror that to the other side. I'm going to my center circle, and I need to cut a center circle 50 mil. So I'm dragging out a center circle, and I'm typing 50, hitting enter. Okay. Now see how I need to cut holes for this to be screwed onto a face of my speaker? These are actually not in the right spot, okay? These lines. I'm going to delete them out now. I don't need them anymore. And I'm going to draw with my center rectangle. See how I can go in and collect different options? I'm going to go to center rectangle, and I'm going to do a rectangle on this that is 52 by 52 mil. So center, and I can just type 52, hit enter, and 52, hit enter, and I've now got this box. It's really construction, so I could change it again to construction. Like that. And now, with my line tool, I'm going to go in point to point. Again, this would be construction. I often press escape, all right, because if I need to get off my line tool, I need my finger on escape all the time. So now I've got the lines in the right spot that these holes are for the screws. So you need to have at least 2 holes. You don't need all 4, but you need 2. So I'll just do 2. And these holes are from the edge, mark 5 mil, and then do a hole from that 5 mil point. So my line tool, I'm zooming in, I'm going from this intersection, and I'm going up 5 mil. Hit enter. Again, I'll make that construction. And then on this point here, I'm going to cut, I'll do a 4 mil hole. So center circle, this line here, 4, hit enter, and escape. And now I've got my 2 solid lines. I would go around and do that for each of them, or I can mirror this line down, but I'm just going to actually, yeah, I can. I can actually do a copy of this. I won't play around with it. You can pattern this. All right, I haven't played with pattern tool much on this, but times 2. See how that's changed that to 3? We just need 2.
What's the measurement of the square unit?
52. Okay, and then I can move this dot onto line. Honestly, guys, I would just draw your 5 mil on each line and do the circle the way that I did that one. Okay?
So that small circle for the nuts are 5 million.
Hey?
Those small circles are 5 million.
The small circles I've done at 4 mil, but 5 mil from the large circle. So I did a line, I did there, I did it, pulled out 5 mil, hit enter, and then I did a circle on that dot, 4 mil, hit enter.
Is this the diameter or radius?
That's the diameter. So line, this point out, 5 mil, circle, 4 mil. Okay, and then I'll do one more. Line, out, 5, circle, 4. Okay, I've now done one speaker unit. What I can do now is go to my mirror tool, and I'm going to mirror this over to the other side, and then I'll show you how to extrude it. I go to mirror, and I'm going to select everything that I just want to mirror. So I'm going to click it, and I'm just holding shift to select all my parts, well, the 5 circles. And then I can mirror on this line here. Oh, I need that too. I need that one too. Yeah. And then hit enter. Now I am ready to extrude. So I can select that, and I'm just going to drag it out 3 mil, all right? And now I've got the front of my speaker. Now I've got the front of my speaker done, I can create the side, the top, the back, and the base. Okay? So what I'm going to do is I'm actually going back into my sketch. I'm going to my front. I'm going to turn off the body so I'm not confused. And now I'm going to select everything and just create the back. See, I'm filling in all the holes to make just a solid. Okay, so now I've got this. I've got my other body turned off, and now I'm just dragging this out 3 mil again, hit enter, and now I've got my back piece. See how I've got body 1 and body 2? So now if I turn on body 1, it's going to be totally overlapped because they're in the exact same spot, so you can't see them. So now I'm just go to body 2, all right, use your arrows, and I know I want this say 60 mil. So I'm going to go minus 60 mil away from the front. And hit enter. And now I can draw in on my left side, sketch, rectangle, corner rectangle, that point down to this point, escape. I'm turning off my two bodies just to extrude this, exit sketching, that, 3 mil, out, enter. Now if I go to an isometric view, if I turn on my two bodies, you should see that that overlaps really nicely. All right. In fact, is that? Yeah. So that's good. Then I can just double click this. I can go to copy and I can just drag a copy over to the other side. So now it becomes easy. Okay. And then I'm going to go to the top view here. Sketch, rectangle, this point to this point, escape. I'm turning off my body so I can see what I'm doing. Exit sketching. This face, drag it up. How much? 3 mil, because your material is 3 mil. Hit enter. Now if I hit shift and 2 fingers on the keypad, I can rotate around my speaker box. All right, I'm double clicking that face. I'm going copy and I'm going to drag a copy down to the base. I'm going to my front view just so I can see what I'm doing. And then I'm going to place this at the base. There we go. Enter. Oh, it created 2 copies. That's okay. Delete that body. If you need to, if you're selecting anything, if you click once, it's only going to get the face of a product. Like if I get this now, see how that's going to extend it? We don't want that. If you want to select the whole body, like that whole piece, you need to double click it. And see, then I can pull that out. Okay, so to move a body, you need to double click it. But to just extend a face or something, you would click it once and then pull it out. All right, I feel like that